Hi, today we'll see the essential role of endpoints in SageMaker. Endpoints act as the connection point between our models and real-world applications, enabling seamless integration and reliable access. Let's explore how endpoints are pivotal in deploying machine learning models into production.
Hello everyone and welcome back to another video on this machine learning web application YouTube video series. So we have seen, remember in previous lecture, we have seen that we can get precision, recall, accuracy score using our model. We have used our model and we use different threshold value, and each threshold value we have seen that what are the changes in our precision, recall and accuracy score, F1 score and all that. Now that training, that tutorial, that tells us that we can use our model and model is working. Now we have to utilize this model somewhere else. We have to use this model, like we need to utilize endpoint. We have to give some input, and based on input we have to identify, we have to make prediction what will be the output. So remember, our data sets contain multiple features, multiple feature vector, multiple variable. One of the variable was co-applicant income, applicant income, loan amount. So these were some variable. There were other variable, okay, whether property was located in the rural area, urban area. So all that feature vector in our clean data frame, our clean data. Remember, it was all numerical value. So these numerical value for our feature vector, we can use some unknown value, some new value, and we can try what our model is saying, what is the output when I put that number in our model. So let us try this. So this input I am giving, so let us run this command. Okay, now let us see what will be our result. Okay, execute this line and see the result. So see, we can get this much input. Okay, forget about b slash, and I'll discuss it very soon. Let us change this number and see what will be the changes. So I'm going to increase this number 5300 and 9800. We'll see the changes. Okay, then run this command again. Okay, you can see there is new value. Now there is b and this n. So b, basically it is representation of byte type data, so we can convert it in very string type data. Okay, so for that we can, so in order to convert this byte type data in a regular string, we can always use this command. Okay, so this is a very standard command, and from this command it will be a regular type of data. So let us run this command and we'll see that we are getting this string type of data, regular data. Okay, now after doing that, next thing is we need to examine our lambda handler. Now this is very essential for us to understand. We are going to use our SageMaker trained model somewhere else. Obviously, first we'll try within AWS domain. In AWS, we'll use Lambda function, and from in Lambda function, we'll use this endpoint, this trained model. So for that, we have to utilize this endpoint which already we have created. So there is very standard command. Again, this we can go and check this AWS documentation, very standard command. So what we are doing here, we are invoking endpoint which we created in this tutorial, and then using that endpoint we are taking data as an input. Like here, this input is coming from this particular line of code. From this line of code, it is taking input and it is giving back response. And endpoint is, this is our endpoint. Content type, what content type is coming as an input, that is in CSV format, and it is a serialized input. And this serialized input, this data you can see it's more over same data what we have used. So if we'll get success in this type of code, we'll use similar thing in our lambda function. Okay, so let us run this code and see what it does. Okay, so I'm going to run it. Okay, it is giving some error. So what is that error is? Okay, let me check. Okay, so we can see that there was not error, there was some X here, so I just fixed that. So it is giving us this result. So let us change this number again and see what it does. I'll put 530 and run it again. Let us run it again. Number is different. Let us change this 0 to 1. This I'll put 160. Let us change it. This is different. You can see this is changing. So that means our this lambda function pre-testing, I can say pre-testing, because lambda function will use in actual lambda environment in AWS, but as far as testing within this notebook, it is working very well. So here I'm examining for one set of data. Okay, now we can also use this for maybe 2-3 different sets of data. So I just change something here in code, and here we can see we have made some changes here. Initially I was giving one input. I created a for loop, and here I can give multiple input and check. So here we have given multiple inputs, change it completely, and we'll see what will be the difference. Okay, let us see the difference. Okay, perfect. So here we can see that we are getting two value, one for this set of information and another for this set of information. So we are getting a two output. Okay, so that means our pre-lambda function, I can say, in this notebook is working. Now we have to create a similar, we'll do some change obviously in actual lambda function, but this is going to be more or kind of format of our lambda function. So that means our model is working very well. It is giving no error. It is also handling lambda function. Now next step will be to write a code for lambda function, make a feel for lambda function, what exactly lambda function is, how it operates, why we need to use lambda function, what connection we need to establish between SageMaker and lambda function, what permission we need, what policy we need to attach. All this thing we'll learn in next lecture. Till then, take care. Thank you. Bye-bye.